Bad leads don't just waste time, they kill your sales pipeline too. In the past 20 years of B2B sales experience, I've seen them make your team chase leads that won't buy, can't buy, and were never a fit in the right place. In this video, I'll show you how I qualify B2B sales leads in under 5 minutes. So step number one, you need to find the source of how they found you, and that's the exact way that you're going to ask that question. Now, it could have came from social, search, paid media, video, etc. It's best to get it directly from the horse's mouth. You don't want to just trust what was filled out on the form submission. Number two, identify the problem. You're there to solve a problem and sell a solution, not just sell the spec sheets or whatever it is that your services are. So just asking them straight up, what happened recently that made you want to reach out to me? Or what problem are you trying to solve right now? That way you can identify what it is and understand how you can then serve up the rest of the conversation with focusing in on that solution. Okay, third's going to be the fit. Are they a fit for your business? And you're going to have your pre-qualifying questions to go through that. Some of the most common ones are going to be, what are you hoping that a partner like us can help you with? What have you tried so far? What would the right solution look like to make this make sense? Or most importantly, what type of budget do you have to solve this problem? And out of all those, the one that's most important to me is going to be the budget question. None of the rest of the stuff matters. It just comes down to, do they have a budget set, and does your company fit within those expectations? And if they don't, can you sell the value of the solution high enough to get them to pay a higher budget than what they were expecting? Fourth is going to be urgency. How fast are they looking for you to solve this problem? Some of those questions can be, why is this becoming a priority right now? Is there a timeline that you're trying to work against? And what happens if this problem isn't solved soon? So you want to focus on the pain point of it. Is on a scale of 1 to 10, is it a high problem for them? Because if it's a high problem that needs to be solved soon, that's going to affect the budget. That's going to affect the way that you're going to quote this. And you're going to determine, like, if you're looking to move fast with this customer and you want people that are looking to implement changes faster, then this is the problem that you're going to try and identify. Number 5 is going to be, who makes a decision and what's the next step? You have to understand who is the decision maker in the process. If you don't, and you're dealing with an influencer, then you following up later on down the road is not going to be helpful, because you're not trying to go after the person that's actually making that decision. So identifying that in this initial qualification step, so that way you can understand what are the next steps and who do I need to include in the process, and you can understand a little bit about their timeline to decision and how they go about securing the business for you. Okay, just to recap, number 1 is the source. How do they find you? Number 2, what is the problem that you're trying to solve? Number 3 is, are they a fit for what it is that you offer? Number 4, the urgency. How fast are they looking to solve this problem? And number 5, who is the decision maker and what are those next steps that you need to set? Now, if you follow all these steps in the process to a T, then your pipeline may shrink initially a little bit, but the deals and the lead quality is going to be increased. Therefore, you have a higher likelihood to close those deals, so your close percentage is going to increase. So if you guys got value out of this content, share it with somebody that you know. Be sure to subscribe to YouTube channel, turn on notifications. And if you want some help in this process, click the link below in the description and book some time to talk with me. We'll see you on the next one.